level up.
Learn to recognize choking. He may be coughing or gasping for air, and he might clutch his throat in panic.
Yeah, that's Halloween candy for them.
Take charge. Determine what happened. Assess hazards and offer to help. Encourage coughing.
Goodness, Patrick, are you okay?
When coughing stops, identify the degree of obstruction.
Can you talk? Can you speak? Mommy's gonna help you, okay?
Stand behind the child, brace yourself, and give abdominal thrusts.
Is it any better?
If the child becomes unconscious, ease him down on his back.
Oh dear. Patrick, are you okay?
Send someone to get medical help.
Peggy, go call 911. Tell them we have a child who's unconscious. Choking.
Look in the mouth for any foreign matter. If you see something, remove it with a hooked finger.
There's nothing in the mouth.
Open the airway using the head tilt with chin lift. Check for breathing for no more than 10 seconds.
1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds.
If the child is not breathing, try to give one slow breath. If the chest does not rise, reposition the head, recheck your seals at the nose and mouth, and try to ventilate again.
No, still not going in.
If air still does not go in, landmark and give 5 chest compressions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
After each set of 5 compressions, look for any foreign material in the mouth. Open the airway using the head tilt chin lift. Try to ventilate.
There's nothing.
If the chest does not rise, reposition the head and try to ventilate again. If the chest still does not rise, continue chest compressions.
1, 2, 3.
If you are successful in clearing the airway and the child remains unconscious, give 2 ventilations and check for signs of circulation.
There it goes in. Good, good. Okay, how's his pulse?
If pulse and breathing are present, continue with the primary survey. Assess the rate and quality of breathing. Be prepared to assist breathing if necessary.
Breathing is good.
Check for shock.
Okay, his temperature is good.
Give ongoing casualty care until handover to medical help. Place the child in the recovery position.
I'm gonna put him in the recovery
The ambulance
position.
is on its way. I brought you a blanket for him too.
Great. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he's gonna be okay. He's breathing.
Cover him to preserve body heat.
Oh, Patrick.
Reassure the child and monitor his condition.
Okay, sweetheart.
Reassess the airway, breathing, and circulation.
Good. You keep breathing, sweetheart. You're gonna be okay.
Record the child's condition, any changes that may occur, and the first aid given. When medical help arrives, present an oral report to the attendants on what happened, the casualty's condition, and the first aid you have given. In summary, take charge and do a scene survey. Encourage coughing. When coughing stops, identify the degree of obstruction. If there is no air exchange, stand behind the casualty. Brace yourself. Give abdominal thrusts. If the child becomes unconscious, lay him down on his back. Send someone for medical help. Look in the mouth for any foreign matter. If you see something, remove it with a hooked finger. Open the airway using head tilt chin lift. Check breathing for no more than 10 seconds. Try to ventilate. If the chest does not rise, reposition the head and try to ventilate again. If the chest still does not rise, landmark. Give 5 chest compressions. Look in the mouth. Remove any obstructions. If you are successful in clearing the airway and the child remains unconscious, give 2 ventilations and check for signs of circulation. Continue with the primary survey by assessing the rate and quality of breathing. Check for shock. Place the casualty in the recovery position. Cover the child. Reassess the ABCs, airway, breathing, and circulation. Record the child's condition and any changes that may occur. When medical help arrives, report on what happened, the child's condition, and the first aid you have given. If you encounter an unconscious child who has choked and you did not witness the event, follow the steps of emergency scene management.
Paula, call the ambulance.
After sending for medical help, open the airway and assess breathing for no more than 10 seconds. If the child is not breathing, attempt to give 1 slow ventilation. If air will not go in, it may be that there is an obstruction or your technique is not correct. Reposition the head, check your seals at the nose and mouth, and try to give another ventilation. If air still will not go in, assume there is an obstruction and begin the same procedures you have just learned for the choking child who goes unconscious. In summary, if child is already unconscious and you did not witness the choking, follow the steps of emergency scene management. After sending for medical help, open the airway and assess breathing for no more than 10 seconds. Attempt to give 1 ventilation. If air will not go in, reposition the head and try again to ventilate. If air still will not go in, assume there is an obstruction and proceed with the first aid for choking.